What's up, guys? This is Calibasskid TV, vlog number 27. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Swimbait Arsenal. I got a new Swimbait rod for Christmas. It's a Kumagai Select Swimbait rod. I'll show you that, and right now I'm going to be showing you guys the baits that I'm going to be using, some of my swim baits. They can be fished from the top, the middle, and the bottom of the water column. And let's get into the baits. Here's the baits right here. First we're going to start with the bottom. We'll start with the bottom of the water column. Fishing this bait right here. This is a Savage Gear paddle tail. I don't exactly know what the name is, but it's a carp pattern. And this I'm going to be using to fish on the bottom or reeled fast across the weeds with this paddle tail going. That'll trigger a lot of fish. This bait right here, it can be fished all different type of ways. I can cast it out and let it sink to the bottom and reel it slow. Like right now, this time of the year, winter time. It's December over here. Also in the summertime, I can fish it fast and just buzz it quickly above the weeds, and that tail will just be paddling, and it'll send off enough vibration to trigger those fish to come out the grass and eat this. So that's what I'm going to be fishing on the bottom, and now I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be fishing in the middle of the water column. This is what I'm going to be using for fishing the middle of the water column. I just got this lure. Actually, it's a Savage Gear line through 8-inch, and this I can fish in the middle of the water column. It doesn't matter how deep it is. It's a good looking lure right here. Let me get it out for you guys. This right here is a Savage Gear line through trout. You can see it looks like super real in the water when this thing is just swimming along like that. With this bait right here, this hook on top comes out. The line goes in here, right in the mouth, and there's a tube in there, and it comes right out through the top, and you tie right onto that hook, and this hook comes out. Let me see if I can get it out for you guys real quick. Okay, this is the hook right here. What happens is when a fish bites it, got your line tied through, goes in the nose or in the mouth, and then right out the top you got that hook, and this hook, when they bite it, it pops out, and this trout goes up the line, and this hook stays hooked in their mouth, and they don't have any leverage. So when they're just shaking this hook, it's very hard to get out their mouth. But when you got something that has a top hook and it's connected, and the bass is shaking its head, and you got a heavy lure, it's real easy for this thing to come out. But with this line through, it makes it a lot better on keeping fish on your line. Better odds, a lot better odds. But this is what I'm going to be going, throwing for the middle of the water column. Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be fishing on the top of the water column now. The next lure that I'm going to be showing you guys is the lure that I use to work the top of the water column, or like a topwater bait. It's this one right here. It's a 3/16 wake bait. This is the 3/16 wake bait right here. It's like a shad pattern. It's like a 7-inch or so, something like that. And this, I just wake it along the top of the water, and it just makes like a ripple up there, like a wake. It's called a wake bait. It makes a wake on top of the water, and it just swims just like that on the top. It'll dive down, since it has this lip right here on the front. It'll dive down a couple feet, maybe 3 feet at the most, but for the most part it just stays on top. And I've caught some big fish on this last year, fishing like the edges or the corners, the points of the toolies, casting it out, just reeling it, and then as soon as I get up to the target spot, I'll jerk it and it'll spin around, and then just inhale it. Awesome lure right here, 3/16. It's expensive though. It's like $100 lure right here. That's the Swimbait Arsenal right there for the most part. These other ones dive down a little further, but mainly I'm just going to be using these other ones. Oh, I do have another one that I fish in the middle of the water column. It's right here. It's like it's a hitch pattern, but I painted the tail yellow so it resembled more of a bluegill. I've caught a lot of fish on this bait, like in the summertime, in the springtime, when all those bluegills come out. I put a red hook on the back just to, you know, so it kind of looks like blood or something like that. But this thing works great. I just slow roll it and then jerk it, and I'll spin it around and they'll just inhale it. Good bait right here to fish the middle of the water column too. This is just a handmade bait. I don't know what company it's even from. That's it for the lures. I'm going to show you guys the Kumagai Select rod that I just got from Bass Pro Shop in Rancho Cucamonga. That's what I'm going to be using to throw all these baits. This is the rod right here that I got. It's a Okuma Guide Select swim bait stick. It's 7 feet 11. This one is extra heavy, and it's rated 15 to 40 pound line, and then it can throw baits up to 2 to 10 ounces. So I can throw pretty much any swim bait on here that I want. That's it right there. Got some nice cork grips on it. Good looking rod right here. This one was 120. I don't have a reel on it yet. I do have a reel that I am gonna put on it, but that's the pole right there. I'm gonna be using 25 pound mono when I use this rod. Alright guys, this is the end of the vlog. I just wanted to show you guys my Swimbait arsenal. I'm going to be using it now through the springtime and in the summertime a little bit too for those real active fish. But yeah, that's my Swimbait arsenal right there. I don't, you know, you guys never ever see me use swim baits, but I do use them once in a while. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. Thank you to all my followers on Instagram that follow me. This is my Instagram right here, Calibasskid. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me. If this is your first time watching me on YouTube, or if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. If you like any of my videos, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time.